Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. So, today we are making another card with the Painted Petals stamp set. I really like this stamp set, and I also like wreaths, as you know. I've done a lot of those in my other tutorials, and I'm going to make a card with a wreath on the front using this stamp set. Now, as the wreath is going to take a little bit of time, I have prepared some things ahead of time. So, we are using this embossing folder. This is the embossing folder that goes with the Painted Petals. So I'm going to emboss the card. I'm going to make the wreath on here. So I've done that here. I've already embossed my Blackberry Bliss card, and I have already stamped the inside. As you can see, I've used the little stems and the little flowers for the inside, so just so that that looks nice. So that's the base of our card. If you don't know how to use this embossing folder, please go and have a look at other videos. I do have some that explain this, but what I basically did was put this in there like this. And I was able to line up my scoring line of my card with the edge of this, pushed it through my big shot, sort of like this, looking like this, and then it came out like this, basically. So that's that part. I have also already made a little bow with my bow punch, which I love very much as well. I have been putting bows on every project these days, so that bow is ready to go as well. Again, videos somewhere else to be found. And I have here ready my colours which I'm going to use. Lost Lagoon, Hello Honey, Blackberry Bliss and Mossy Meadow. So basically the colours from the 2014-2016 in colours. This mat is 3.5 by 3.5. Now why is it 3.5 by 3.5? Because I have my trusted pot here, which I use as my guide for my wreath. In this case, because it's a small wreath, I want it to fit on there. So my golden syrup pot happens to fit onto that particular size card. So very, very gently, I'm going to do a circle around in pencil so I can just see the outline. Now what I'm going to do is use parts of my stamp. So you have to have a stamp that is very clean, otherwise you will end up with shadows somewhere. I use my stamping scrub when I'm stamping. That's not what Stampin' Up says you should do. These stamps should be washed with water and soap, but in between stamping, when you're in your studio and you're doing stuff, I do clean it with my stamping scrub and my stamping mist. At the end of the evening, I clean them all off, and I take them all off, put them in a little bowl. I have it here, my little bowl here, and I put some lukewarm water with washing up liquid, and I wash them nicely so they are ready for the next time I'm going into my stamp room. So I do, you need to clean them in between, so you can't just keep on going to the kitchen all the time to do that. So I've started stamping, and I'm using the pencil as my guide, and I'm using just these 3 leaves from the edge of the stamp in Mossy Meadow going round my circle, and I'm also turning. So these are up, these are up, this is down, so I'm going to have to do another one in a different direction soon. So some of them are closer together than others. It doesn't matter. There we go. That's that. So that's that stamping done. Now we're going to put some big flowers in. Problem here is very difficult to to ink that up. So again, I'm just making sure that my stamp is as clean as it can be, because otherwise I will end up with residue of the other stamps on my little wreath, and I don't want that. So I'm going to ink up this one. I'm going to take my Mossy Meadow Blackberry Bliss, and I'm just going to do the flower in the corner. Now if you have the marker, that would make it a lot easier. I have done this with markers where I didn't have the ink pad, and then it's very easy just to ink up the flower that you want. Always make sure there's no fluff. I have cats, and the fluff is unbelievable. Anyway, so we put that there. There we go. See, I have a little bit. That's okay. I can live with that. Right, now another one. I'm doing my flowers in Blackberry Bliss, Hello Honey and Lost Lagoon. So I have a nice sort of palette of flowers going around my wreath. And here another one. Righty ho. And another one, and then we'll do small flowers and see how far we get with filling up the wreath. Okay, one here. And if you just turn them, you get a different view each time of the flower. There we go. Now we'll do this one is a bud, I think. I'm not sure. It could be a petal. It could be a little leaf as well, but I'm just treating it as a bud for now, because that's what I want it to be. I'm just putting it here and there, just so that it fits in where I want it to fit in. I might just have to do another Blackberry Bliss flower. See, a wreath like this will always turn out differently from what you expect, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. It's creating, doing things. Okay, I'm gonna put. See, I'm acting as if those are the sort of the flowers coming out of the leaves there. I have also just inked up my ink pad so they're nice and juicy for the video. Okay, that's going really well. I think here it needs one of these. So shall we have another flower? That might be a little bit tricky. Like I say, always make sure that if you decide to use a different flower, then make sure it's not going to leave any residue. So we're going to use this flower here. So again, with my ink pad, I'm going to just gently go over it and making sure I don't hit any other thing. No, that's fine, nothing else has been inked up. So that one can go there. See, that's perfect. And I'll do another one over there. So let me just ink that up again. Handy if you can see through these ink pads, of course, stamps, of course, so you see what you're inking up. You can do it in the different direction as I showed you earlier. But of course, the easiest way to do it is using markers, but I don't have the markers for this stamps, these colours. So there we go. That's perfect. Just one more thing here, and I think I'm going to make that a yellow one. Oh, Hello Honey. Okay, so I think that worked out really well. Let's put all these ink pads to the side. And now I have my sentiment. So let's ink that up in Blackberry Bliss. It will stain. All my lovely, lovely photopolymer stamps have gone pink already because I've used Blackberry Bliss. There we go. Okay, now let's get on with the card. So we have this. This goes on to a mossy meadow bit of paper. This will go on there. Right, so where's my snail? What I've started doing is I've put this together with snail, and what I've started doing is just very easily put some snail on there and here, and that then goes on there. But first of all we need to, being all fingers and thumbs today it seems. Okay, that goes there. See? Can't even pick up the piece of paper. Okay, right, now first of all let's put this on there. We need glue for this because our background is structured. You need to use some glue, so we'll put some glue on there, and that way it'll stay better. Oh, this is a new glue stick. Just opened it and a lot came out. As you see, you don't need that much, but that was not meant to happen. I'm not putting it in the middle, I'm putting it to the side. There we are. And then the bow, which we've got ready with all the, there we go. And I can just see a tiny bit of, be careful when you rub out your pencil, I can just see a tiny bit here. I'm not going, where I can't see it, I'm not going to go over it because you might just hit the ink. So just in the places where you can see it, and there you are. Yeah, I like this card. It's dark because of the black Bribblies, but it's very, very spring-like because of the wreath. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you will try out this wreath, because it is a little bit of precision stamping, but that's what we're here for, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching. Do like my videos and come back soon. Bye!